So in this presentation I'm going to talk about a character which is pronounced gong, gong in the first tone, and it means achievement. Achievement. It's difficult to write these long words on this tablet, so please excuse my terrible writing. This character is composed of two parts, or consists of two parts. The left element over here is pronounced gong, and it means work. Work as in labor, or to do something, to construct something, and so on. And the second element in this character is this one, which is pronounced li, and it is force. Force or strength. And so clearly, if you've watched my videos earlier, you can, or maybe you know this from elsewhere as well, gong, this element over here is the phonetic element, because gong is the way you pronounce this element over here, and gong is the way you pronounce the character as a whole as well. So basically that element is giving the sound to the whole character. And then you have li, which is force, which is the semantic element, which is pointing to the meaning of the character. And so this character is thus a typical phono-semantic compound, which means one element is pointing to the sound and another element is pointing to its meaning. Now, I've read that actually this character and this character over here, let me just write it, and this character over here, which is basically this element over here, gong, work, are etymologically the same. So possibly somewhere in time, two meanings of this character started to sort of diverge. Originally this character used to mean to work, and then later in time two meanings started to be used for this character. And to sort of distinguish this difference, someone just added this element to the character and created a new character to represent the meaning achievement. And then this old character, this one, would go on and continue represent the meaning work. So let me just show you how to write this character. So start with the left element, and you continue with the right one. Let me do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just one little notice that I wanted to give you. As in earlier videos, you can see that in this particular video as well. This stroke and this stroke are not the same stroke type or stroke class. This top stroke over here is called hung, and is a horizontal stroke, although you can't really see it that well in this particular character. And it is a stroke where you apply pressure on the sort of with the pen from the beginning to the end of the stroke, and what you will have is a stroke that is equally thick or thin on both ends. Whereas this stroke over here is a stroke which is called T, and it is a stroke, first of all, it is a stroke that is slightly tilted upwards, so it goes into that direction. And second of all, it starts off thick and ends or finishes thin. It's impossible to do it on the tablet that I have, but the point is that you apply pressure at the beginning of the stroke, and then you sort of start raising the pen as you proceed through the stroke, which will sort of end up in this sharp pointing edge at the end. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I will see you in the next one.